Hey guys! You know you love my Michael Jackson pajama shirt. I wore this in my last video, but whatever. Anyhow, I'm going to be making a video today about how to make really cheap and easy single-ended synthetic dreads. In my other dread video, like how to make dread tutorial video, I made double-ended dreads from kanekalon hair, KK hair, and they're really nice. That is the way I make pretty much all my dreads for myself, for other people, for whatever. But there's an upcoming event that I'm going to, and I really want to make new dreads, but I didn't have the time to go buy the proper hair. And the colors that I wanted weren't available either. They usually aren't. So I went into my basement and I dug up a whole bunch of this type of hair that I first bought when I was about to make dreads, which is synthetic hair. And if you are a dread maker, you guys know that this is the wrong hair to buy. You can't use 100% synthetic hair because the dreads, the quality is like completely different. They don't seal, they don't backcomb easily, there's just a lot of issues with them. However, I was convinced and determined that I could do something with all this hair because I had so many packs. And I did. I did these. Okay, so I made these. Now, let me say now, the quality of these dreads are nowhere near the quality that my other dreads would be with the proper hair and the proper technique. However, if you're in a rush and you have the synthetic hair, which is cheap, and you need them done fast, then this is the route to go, because these dreads look pretty good, as you can see. And this is only 20, okay? I have them kind of sectioned off color by color, but like, there's blonde, there's blue, there's pink, there's twists, there's a lot of things going on. So yeah, you guys can see. The ends are sealed really nicely. The cons about these, quality isn't the same. They somewhat stick together, as you guys can see, and they kind of look loose as if they weren't backcombed. But the thing about these dreads is that if you make a lot of dreads, even if they're as shitty can be, they're gonna still look good when you have a lot of them in your hair. Plus, I plan to wear these in pigtails with my hair, my natural hair kind of in it as well. So I think this is a really good idea as an alternative because it's so quick and easy to make, so I'm gonna show you guys how to do that. Okay, so for backcombing the dread, I am using a teasing brush. You don't want to use a pet brush on synthetic hair because it breaks too easily and it doesn't actually backcomb very well at all. So I just use this brush. And as you guys can see, my workstation is an antique chair that I took a hammer to, and I broke this part off, see? And I have wrapped the hair around it. So synthetic dreads, you just have a single piece and you flip it over the ledge like so. I started backcombing a little bit here, and that's what you do. So, yeah, so you're going to continue backcombing. The good thing about synthetic dreads, like this type that I'm making here, is that you don't have to backcomb that much because unlike regular dreads with KK hair, the backcombing is actually not the most important part. The most important part is the heat that you apply to it. With regular dreads, you know, you want to backcomb really well because the dread will look better. But with these ones, you can only backcomb it so much. As you can see, there's just fluffies and there's like a long strand in the middle that's not gonna backcomb anymore. So, just, you know, and I'm doing this really lightly. I'm not like, I'm not doing that like I usually do with the dreads that I make. Just very lightly. Because you just want basically you want these fuzzies to come up because this is what is going to keep the actual dread together. So look, that took me, what, a minute? Okay, so now for sealing, forget the steamer, forget the straightener with the damp cloth. we're going to use a blow dryer because this is synthetic hair, and unlike KK hair, synthetic hair melts, and that's what's going to be sealing the dread. And don't twist it very hard, hold it loosely because it's going to uncoil anyway, and just apply heat. So as you can see, I haven't been breaking my wrist or whatnot steaming as I usually would. So when you apply the heat to the dread, you're going to notice that the flyaways kind of crinkle up and burn right up into the dread, and that's exactly what is sealing it. So that's how it holds its shape. Now it's not going to look this skinny and this nice tomorrow. It's going to uncoil a bit. But the shape is going to still essentially be the same, except it's going to be thicker, and the ends are still going to be sealed. So yeah, this is like a super simple way to do this. And I have a limited amount of time that I wanted these dreads for, so this worked perfectly. What's important is that you seal the ends properly, because the top is going to uncoil no matter what you do. But if the ends are sealed, then it can only uncoil so much. Make sure you put the blow dryer on the ends like on the same spot for a while to actually like melt the hair down to the point where it's actually like fused together. So yeah, I just pull this little bar and I take the dread off. So this is what the dread looks like. So as you can see, it's not that bad. Like, yeah, it's a little bit uneven, but the end is sealed to hell. It's not going anywhere, and it still looks cute. So you guys can see the difference between this and those ones. They're a bit thicker, but it takes about a day to like fluff up from like this till this. And the one thing I like about these is that they look kind of natural. Like, they have that natural quality to them. And that's what I kind of like about them. So yeah, they have that natural quality about them. And I still think that they will look really cute in your hair. Okay? Hope you guys like this video. Bye.